Mikel Arteta has got a major problem that most managers would actually wish they have that problem too. Now, what is this problem I am actually talking about? It is a problem of having two magical attacking midfielders. Two magical attacking midfielders. Like, these midfielders are actually turning heads. They are doing exploits, and they're actually making people to actually feel that, oh, this man has got everything he needs to win the Premier League and even the Champions League. Now, these two attacking midfielders are the newly signed Eberechi Eze and Martin Ødegaard, Captain Martin Ødegaard. Now, you can imagine now the pattern and the way in which these two midfielders are actually playing that are making heads to turn. Now, Eberechi Eze has actually delivered even if he just came to the team. While Ødegaard has been delivering, but there's a spark that the introduction of Eberechi Eze has actually brought to the team. Now, would I say it is a healthy competition, or the both of them can actually coexist in the same team, start up a particular match together, or one has to sit at the bench for the other to actually play, and then he comes on in the second half? Now, let us talk about Eberechi Eze. Now, in the game against Newcastle, Eberechi Eze actually impressed so well. Yes, he impressed so well. He was actually dazzling the defenders and setting up the midfield so well for Gyökeres to actually match up the goals. Now, Eberechi Eze in that particular match against Newcastle actually gave two strikes that Nick Pope denied him a goal. Now, if you watch that match very well, you would understand that it was, at the brink for Eberechi Eze to get a goal. Now, Nick Pope denied him those two wonderful chances. So you can imagine, the spaces he's creating in that midfield and in the attack. Now, even Eberechi Eze actually set up Saka, Bukayo Saka, like with a long through ball, a long ball that actually got to Saka and even caused a VAR controversy in the match, in which the goal was denied. VAR denied Saka the goal, but you can imagine that goal was allowed. It's a wonderful assist for Eberechi Eze. So this guy has been dazzling, defense, and actually performed so well that even Arteta has actually said that Eberechi Eze is the kind of midfielder that attacking midfielder that is difficult to understand his next move. Now you could be thinking, okay, this guy will be going left, and the next thing he's going right with the ball, and you could be thinking, okay, he's going to have a second touch on the ball, and before you know it, he's passing the ball. So he's unpredictable, and that unpredictability is actually making him to stand out, and is making defenders to actually not know what next he's supposed to do. So this is something that Arteta has actually fathomed out in Eberechi Eze's game, and it's actually working well for him, even in the matches whereby he will come on, and create something out of nothing. So with the way Eberechi Eze is actually playing, it has actually made Arteta to make the comment that he actually has a magical feat. Now he actually dazzles the ball in the way people cannot predict, and in the way few can actually do. So it's actually one of a kind. So this is something that is a dilemma that every manager would actually wish they have. Now, the next person we are going to talk about is Martin Ødegaard. Now, Martin Ødegaard is another player that plays the attacking midfield role very well. Now, lest we forget, now Eberechi Eze is the kind of player that would actually take shots from the box, the edge of the box. Now he's not afraid to do such a thing. Now, if you can remember vividly, last season when Eberechi Eze was not in this Arsenal team, Martin Ødegaard sometimes finds it difficult to take those balls, those shots from the edge of the box. Now he would actually prefer to make a pass, but Eberechi Eze came in and is someone that is so comfortable in taking those shots from the edge of the box, and we're actually seeing that he's yielding results, giving assists, disturbing goalkeepers, and we can see what it has actually brought up. Now, in the part of Martin Ødegaard, he is actually a magician too in the attacking midfield role. Now, this is someone that can actually destabilize the defense. He would actually make them not to actually understand what exactly he is doing. Now, you would notice that Martin Ødegaard actually slowed down in taking shots or taking shots from the edge of the box. But as Eberechi Eze has come and he has seen the confidence in Eberechi Eze taking those shots from the edge of the box, Martin Ødegaard is actually doing the same. He actually came close to scoring 2 goals in the match against Olympiacos, and he actually gave an assist to Bukayo Saka when Bukayo Saka came on from the bench. He gave an assist to him that made them win that match 2-0. Now, Mikel Arteta has actually stated that creativity is the watchword for Martin Ødegaard, and now he's actually taking more shots like Eberechi Eze from the edge of the box. Against Olympiacos, he showed some magical moments, nearly scored in two different occasions in the match. Set up Bukayo Saka for the second goal, and you can imagine, this is something that every manager would actually wish to have. Now, another question that is to be asked is, due to the good and massive performance of these two wonderful midfielders, attacking midfielders, what do you think? Which of them do you think is meant to start in Mikel Arteta's formation? Which of them do you think? Now, is there a possibility of the both of them actually coming in, starting a particular match together? Now, because there is actually a possibility that Eberechi Eze could move to the left wing in order to give space for Martin Ødegaard to be in the attacking midfield role, and both of them can actually coexist in a particular match. Now, it has, Eberechi Eze has shown in different matches, even when he was at Crystal Palace, that he can actually operate from the left side of the the wing, left side of the midfield. He can actually operate from that wing. So if he can as well do that, so I think Eberechi Eze and Martin Ødegaard can coexist in a particular match. Fix Martin Ødegaard in the attacking midfield and fix Eberechi Eze in the left wing, and I think there will be magical moments if the both of them has to start in a particular match. The magical moments would be expressive. Eberechi Eze, very confident in taking the shots from the box. Martin Ødegaard being so creative and all that, and making the both of them will actually be explosive and make defenders to see that, oh, this is actually a difficult task for us to undertake. Now, Ødegaard, would actually make defenders to feel so clustered because he actually finds space in a tight corner to, get the ground. Now, in another point, the both of them, Eberechi Eze and Martin Ødegaard, can actually start in the midfield together. But the both of them starting in the midfield together would actually, be that the likes of Declan Rice and Zubimendi, one of them will actually sit back in the bench. Yes, because starting Eberechi and Martin Ødegaard in the same midfield together would see Declan Rice or Zubimendi having the bench role. So, do you think having the Eberechi Eze and Ødegaard starting and benching either Declan Rice or Zubimendi would actually make the Arsenal midfield a superpower than last season? Or you think Eberechi Eze should move to the the left wing while Ødegaard starts in the attacking midfield role, and Zubimendi and Rice retains their spot in the game? It's something that will be massive, and the practicality is actually foreseeable. Something can actually be done. Now, last season we would all agree that Arsenal found it difficult to actually operate in a low block team. Now, this low block team, makes life so difficult for Arsenal players to operate and get a goal, and that's why most times they would actually rely on getting a corner to get a goal when they are playing against a low block team. But having the both of them in the same midfield would actually open this space, and these low block teams would actually find it difficult in sitting back low, because Eberechi Eze has the skills, has the creativity, the same as Martin Ødegaard. So what do you think would be best for this Arsenal team? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to all my social media pages, and make sure you follow so as for you to get exciting videos like this whenever I post them. Right now, click the subscribe button and click the follow button. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.